everyone, my name is Howard Melgar. I work in real estate and I've been doing this for several years already, and I am here to share with you what I have learned so far. You can also follow me on my Facebook page, which is ML Howard. So you can go there or you can see my videos here on YouTube. This is actually my first video in YouTube, and I'm so excited to be here. This is gonna be a great experience. You'll be able to ask me questions and I'm gonna be replying to your comments and answering your questions to the best of my knowledge. So on today's video, on my first video, the topic today is gonna be how to get pre-approved for a mortgage. So I'm pretty sure this video is gonna be valuable for a lot of people who are first-time homeowners, home buyers. I know that at first it is kind of, complicated to know where to start and what are the different steps that we need to take in order to get the home of our dreams. But lucky you, that's why I'm here for. So I'm gonna be showing on this video the different things you need to do, the different documentation you need to gather, so you can be prepared for the time when you go to that meeting with the lender, because that's the first step you need to take. Before you start looking for any homes, the step number one will be for you to go to the lender's office and see what they say. It is a good idea to do this at first, because they are going to let you know what are the different loan options that you will have. They're also going to check on your credit history, and they will alert you if there are any issues that you need to take care of. Also, the other positive thing about this is that you will know up to how much you can borrow with the bank. So those are the important things about meeting with the lender first, because that way you can have a realistic idea of how much you can afford, what is the range price that you can start looking for, to see what is actually going to be what you can afford. That way you can start looking for the home of your dreams. So this is going to be the first step. Now, the good thing about going and meet with the lender and provide them with all the information that they ask you is that at the end, if you get pre-approved, the lender is going to issue a pre-approval letter. Usually these letters are valid for about 90 days. It depends on every bank or credit union, right? But usually it's going to be about 90 days. Within those 90 days, you can start doing your home search. And the thing is that right now, the sellers, the owners of the homes, they actually need to see. They need to actually see that you can afford a place or that you are financially stable to purchase a home. So my goal in this video is to let you know what are those things that you need to be prepared for. What are the type of things that you need to, or documentation that you need to gather for that meeting with the lender. And there's gonna be 5 things. So the first thing that you need to provide to the lender is the proof of income. So this is the number one thing you need to do. You need to provide at least 2 years of W-2s, and also you need to provide them with the tax returns for the last 2 years. The other thing that they are going to ask you is to bring with you at least 3 months of pay stubs. You also need to show any other type of income. So if you have an alimony, or if you're getting child support, or if you have any bonuses that you're getting, or a gift from a family member or from a friend, you should also bring these type of things as well. Once you do, because the more you bring, the more probabilities you will have to get pre-approved, and the higher the amount that the bank can lend you. So it's very important to take this into consideration. Number 2, you need to have proof of assets. What I'm saying here is if you have savings accounts or if you have checking accounts, it doesn't matter if you have it at Chase, if you have it at Wells Fargo, if you have it at Bank of America, you have the more bank statements from all the accounts you have, the better. So just take at least, I would recommend you to take at least the last 6 months of bank statements. Also, if you have any type of investments, like if you have shares or bonds from state bonds, just bring these things, right? Now, the bank or the credit union, they're also going to check your FICO score, and they're also going to check your debt to income ratio. On this one, this is about comparing all the debt that you have against all the income that you have. But I'm going to be explaining this in more detail on other videos that are coming next. Number 3, you need to have a good credit. The better the credit, the more options you'll have to get pre-approved. Most lenders require a FICO score that is at least 620 or above. This is for a conventional loan, but sometimes it also applies even for an FHA loan. But if you have less than 620, your probabilities to get pre-approved are going to be low. But you should also give it a try, because there's also it depends on every lender. Number 4, the employment verification. So this is something very important for the lenders. So they want to make sure that you can afford the loan, that you can afford paying this house. And so what they're going to do is they're going to contact your current employer. Usually they're asking for at least 2 years of working history with the current employer. Now, this doesn't mean that if you have been working for this employer for about 6 months or 3 months, that doesn't mean that they are not going to take that into consideration. What is going to happen in this scenario is that they are actually going to call your current employer, but also your previous employer, because they need to have at least 2 years of work history, because they also want to check your salary, and they want to see if you are financially stable and those type of things. And so besides all these things that I just mentioned, there's also the copies of the driver's license, copy of the social security number, and they are also going to they will also get your signature so that they can pull your credit. So this is all for today's video. I hope you have enjoyed and you have learned a little bit about how the getting a pre-approval letter works. If you have any questions, please let me know. And also, please, if you like this video, please subscribe to my channel. I'm gonna be posting also more material. I'm gonna try to do this on a weekly basis. So stay tuned, and thank you for your time.